Welcome everyone to another edition of Living Simply and Fun. I'm your host Rita. I want to say to all of our subscribers out there, thank you for the warm videos and saying you're going to miss Aaron. Now, for my video tonight, I want to thank Johnny Sticks, first of all, for this Diamond Crown Maximus. Now, I didn't put how much per stick is, but I know people out there rave about these. But first, I want to share something with you all. Now, as Aaron has been cremated, I got some of Aaron's excess cigars right here to smoke. These are duplicates, and where he was buying 20 or 30 bundles of like 20 or 30. So this is all the cigars that are not duplicates. There's a lot of premium cigars in here, and I want to thank Johnny Sticks and Amy for these cigars. I'm going to get around to reviewing every one of them for both of you, even if I have to re-review them, just to see if the complexity has changed. So, without further ado, I'm going to talk to you a little bit while I do this video about this one, the Diamond Crown Maximus. This is the number 4 Toro. Please bear with me, I had to dig up information on my own, which is usually Aaron's job. But I want to talk to you all for a second about Aaron. This cigar is not just a celebration of what Johnny Sticks has provided us and how I'm getting a new apartment soon. This is also for celebration of the life that Aaron led. Aaron loved the cigars, and he loved his cigar members so much, his reviewers, his subscribers, his Cigar Cartel family, that to carry on his legacy, I will try my best, being learning disabled and all, to smoke cigars, for, make Aaron happy. So, the Diamond Crown Maximus number 4 is a Toro 6x50. It's a Sumatra wrapper. The origin's Dominican Republic. However, it says it's a dark, oily, Ecuadorian, sun-grown El Bajo wrapper. Problem is, it's made by the Oliva Family Tobacco Company, not the one that makes the Oliva nubs. However, I will say the Oliva Family Tobacco knows more about making Diamond Crowns, Maximus, and Julius Caesars, and so forth, than they know how to do a Latitude Zero Torta. No offense to them out there. It says here that they have with expert rollers at the Fuente family factory. Now, if you check on something, it says that J.C. Newman and Fuente Sr., I think it's Carlos Fuente Sr., who passed away recently, rest in peace, worked together to make these cigars. Now, before I continue, I want to thank Johnny Sticks for my birthday lighter, which he says he can't, uses a lot of a single torch. This is my new Cigar, sheath for it. Now, as you can see, I got baby Moppy with us, which means Moppy is, well, let's just move him here. There we go. Moppy is now under my care, and as long as I'm alive, nothing's going to happen to Moppy. So, and I will, just say, that. But before we go, let's do the sniff test. I'm picking up very good scents of hay. Now, I haven't done a review in a while because, as you all know, Aaron is, hold on, let me just pull this up. Sorry about some of you out there. Okay, so Aaron, always reminded me that. So, I want to give you a briefing while I am doing this review. Usually, we cut it short, but usually we jab and etc. So, some of you out there on Cigar Cartel or within the inner circle knows, but for some of you out there wondering what's happened, sorry. First of all, as you all know, Aaron said in his videos, he, and we won't go into all details, but he said, the doctor said it wasn't heart related. Well, let's just say he was cleared for 5 years of green. I was at his doctor's appointments. I was at his heart doctor's appointment. They say he has no heart disease. 13 months later, he has heart disease and he dies. No. So, let's do the dry test and I'll continue. There's a flavor in there. Maybe a dark chocolate flavor. That's what it is. Okay, so while we're talking about in the review, I will say first of all, when it comes to the cigars, but for it is going to be probably a good one. This is for Aaron and for all of you out there. I will do a cigar tomorrow, probably in memory of Aaron. It might be a shorter cigar because I have to be up to do business tomorrow at Social Security to get my paperwork in order and to let them know, because it is complicated, to let them know that Aaron has passed on. So now, here's how the day went. As you all know, Aaron's Cigar channel, let's just say before we continue, I'm going to light the fires and kick the tires. Cigar basically stated, I'll toast this while talking, basically stated he was having chest pain and cramps at 12:30 in the morning. Then he said enough about his health. Well, his health is important to everyone. Well, I guess, Okay, so initial puff is just light Ligero and cedar. So here's the deal. Around 4 in the morning, I got up. Around 5 in the morning, he shows up. Around 6 in the morning, the 6:15, we walk the dog, and we get ready to go to my doctor's appointment. Now, a lot of people think, why is he saying friend when it was more? Well, he didn't want people to think that I'm weird, so he just said friend. But, Aaron is a sweetheart. He has done so much for me. As I tried to explain to Poppy, we've been together for so long that, we were, as a lot of people say, life partners. I'm just burning the edges here. So it can burn evenly. I found a good way of doing it without destroying the, the cigar itself. So here we go. So Aaron basically goes with me to the clinic. The clinic basically, yeah, this has got Ligero, spice, very good palate. So, anyways, he goes with me. As we're getting, after we left the Safeway, we walked up the hill. Problem is the doctors, I went in there first. He said, you're going to be late. So I ran up there, got it done. And all of a sudden, I waited. Doctor was late half hour. So, and, so let me just move the camera just a bit so it moves up and over just a little bit more so you guys can see me and the ashtray. So, anyways, so we went ahead and I told them this guy needs, my sweetie needs medical attention. 3 nurses rush out, they look at him, they take care of things. They do the little finger thing, and if you're wondering, this was my, well, let's just say, like, ring. You can figure it out. Aaron was a sweetheart. So then they did the finger thing. Then they did the finger thing. Then they did the cuff thing for blood pressure. They said it's all normal. He was complaining about severe chest pain. Finally, they say the clinic has an emergency walk-in type situation. It's faster. So, I'm waiting for another half hour or so. I go into my appointment. I text Aaron. Again, he's still waiting. Finally, he tells me, yeah, this has got a nice, sweet, chocolatey spice to it. So, tells me he's waiting. So finally I get through with my doctor. My doctor forgets to give me paperwork. So finally I go and wait for another 15, 20 to 30 minutes or so. The nurse is jumping from one room to another. Finally I get the papers. I go through the halls and I get to where Aaron is. I say, Aaron, have you been seen yet? No. So we sit there and he says there's 40 other people. I said, you've been counting? Yes. 40 people went after him has been seen. And there's a sign that says people that are severely ill go first. So Aaron, of course, was kind of, really pissy. So we waited and waited. Finally, Aaron goes up and says, how long? And they're like, oh, you're next. So we waited. Finally, we said, how long is this? Because we've been waiting. This is getting very bad. Difficult breathing, difficult, chest pain. They didn't even call the 3 nurses in the family side of the medicine practice. Didn't even contact his doctor because he was out. And didn't call 911 or get an ambulance. So what happens? Aaron finally says after he waits too damn long, how long is this going to be? And they say 3 to 5 hours. You're not dying, so park it. If you don't like it, you can leave. So Aaron leaves. Aaron says, discriminated in his opinion because he's got a service dog, for one. As you can see, little Moppy here. Come here, Mop. Let's just get you in the video bit of it. There we go. See? So, all of a sudden, we get to our appointment to look at the new apartment, and then Aaron decides to, we could do the paperwork, but we have to get our appeal approved again because we were denied. So we decided, okay. So we skipped visiting our adopted grandmother. We got on the bus, and we went all the way to the community college. From there, Aaron was getting very cranky, and so we got back home. We walked the dogs. He still had severe chest pain, but, he was always looking out to protect me. Next thing you know, he wakes up. He was like, I got a nap in. Let's make dinner. He goes back to sleep. After dinner, I took a long bubble bath. Finally, we met up for a dog walk, and he said, yeah, I'm feeling better. He gave me something on the phone about second star to the right till morning, blah, 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 until I enter a black hole. I was like, okay. So, here's the day of events that happened after that. This has got a really nice finish. I hear this is about $15 to $20 a stick. It wouldn't surprise me. So it's one of those celebration sticks. I just wanted to celebrate with you all about the life Aaron lived and how he looked after everyone, including myself, before his own needs. And I've told him to look over his own needs first. So, and I just want to say to all of you out there, I just want to send a message to Johnny Sticks and Amy. I hope I didn't piss you off with emailing you both. I just was giving you an update of what's going on and how I'm handling things. So please forgive me if I upset you. So, tonight's drink is cherry soda from Walmart with Absolute 100 vodka. The reason I'm doing this is I'll get to that in a minute. Right here, Absolute. Aaron had this somewhere under his cupboards when I was cleaning. But then again, I'll get to it. So, anyways, the next morning, I text Aaron to get him up to go. And, as you can see, I'm trying to burn this evenly. It's a little wonky, but I'm not going to go touch up on it. So, Aaron taught me that. So, I got and texted him around 8:15, 8:20, no reply. So I finally checked on him at 9 o'clock. His phone was off and locked. So I was like, damn. Finally, no one home got my phone, and I decided I'm just going to lightly touch this up with this right here. There's a little wonkiness right there. There we go. And, anyways, I will touch this up here because it is burning like a little canoe. So I'm going to put it down because I don't want a power puff. So here we go. So, anyways, to make things worse, I grabbed my phone, went back over, called 911. Since he was stiff because he was dead for 11 hours or so, and I will get to that in a minute, they basically said, well, if you can't roll him on his back for CPR, pick up the couch and toss him. So I did. When the 911 dispatch says, did he move? No. Did he do anything? No. All I saw was his eyes closed and his mouth open. And when I was looking at him earlier, he had weird skin blocks. Well, later the coroner said, after doing everything, it was a massive, massive heart attack. We don't know why or how or anything, but he's just gone. So, for everyone out there, you know, this is what's happened. So I've been trying to clean up and pick up the pieces. And to do so, I decided this video would be a little longer than usually ones for Aaron and I. But I want to say to you all, once he passed on Tuesday night between the coroner said 10:45 and midnight. I was so exhausted I went to sleep. So when I got up early and I did my Bible scriptures and stuff. When I found him, it was a shock. You know, we had like 3 hours of police, and I finally got hold of his father. We got everything lined up. So what's happening is his ashes will go half to me and half to Aaron's dad. Aaron's dad's got his own plans with it. I have my own. So it's all good. But it doesn't replace Aaron. So what has happened since then is this little Moogle here. It's a Final Fantasy character. This little Moogle is now under my care, and therefore I have to look after him. But the real problem is that Animal Control wanted to take him. And I said, no, I've already lost enough already. You're not taking my son. So what's going to happen now for all of you out there is the reason I'm celebrating with this absolute vodka and cherry soda is that the manager told me to take my time on cleaning. Well, Wednesday, I didn't want to do anything but cry. Thursday, I didn't want to do anything but cry. So Thursday night, I talked to Poppy, Aaron's father, and he basically gave me the rundown of what, needed to go on. So I started doing things. So Friday, I did a preliminary of what needed to be done. And next thing you know, I've been working. Now, I want to share something with you all. Now, this might be disgusting for some of you, but if you look right here in the camera, that is the biggest blisters. I have blisters on my feet. That's the biggest. Why? Because going up and down, wearing the sandals Aaron got me while trying to manage these ones, by the way, I will show you. While trying to manage, handling everything. So up and forth. So Sunday, when I was ready to donate, because Poppy told me, certain things need to be donated to the Goodwill or Habitat or the veterans, I decided to donate some stuff, fell down the stairs, broke my phone, and I get a new phone order tomorrow night. So I will be in touch with Johnny Sticks and Amy soon. Well, I can email Amy, but Johnny Sticks wants to talk to me. He's got my home phone number. So with that said, everyone, I'm going to go light some incense, and I will continue at the halfway mark. Thank you, and stay tuned. Welcome back to the close halfway point of this Diamond Crown Maximus. Now, first of all, this cigar has changed complexity to a cedar oak flavor. I mean, right now, this is a medium-bodied cigar. A lot of people say it's mild, some say it's medium, some say full. Taste is all different. So, anyways, you're probably all wondering about the story. So, let me continue. So, when Aaron passed on, as I said, we had a lot of stuff to do. I mean, one is they cornered off Aaron's place. They wouldn't let anyone in until they talked to Poppy. Poppy told them, hey, Rita and Aaron are a couple. Their food are jointly and the freezer's locked. So she said, go ahead. It was a female detective. Well, because of all of it, once that was done, my manager, I didn't tell you, I called her up right after I found Aaron. The police were there. The management company, manager called her boss because she runs she works for two buildings with two different management companies. He said, just go ahead. He got the email himself for me. She came home, she waited, and she told me, take your time. So anyway, Wednesday night, I was hurting. I was unhappy. I didn't do anything Thursday. But Friday, I decided to survey Aaron's place to see how long it would take. I figured, because Aaron doesn't have much, we can get this done in no time. Wrong. So I talked to Johnny Sticks and Amy, and, they gave me the prayers, and I appreciate it. And they have what's kept this channel going. So I thank them. I also want to thank Desert Smoke Reviews for giving condolences. Same with Nick Crawley. Same with the rest. Nick, I want to thank you for suggesting a memorial cigar bombs from the cartel. I just feel I'm not worthy because I never sent any out. But if you want to arrange something, feel free to. I'm just not going to, I still feel unworthy. So, Anyways. But I'm not mooching either. Right now I'm not smoking many of them because of some other stuff. So I'll tell you. Anyway, so I surveyed everything. Then I took a break Saturday and moped around. Sunday I decided to work on the on it. And when I was donating stuff, I fell down the stairs, as I told Johnny Sticks in an email. He said he was slammed too because I got a cleaner in his place. Broke my phone, bruised and hurt my ankle pretty damn bad. There's marks on it. I also got bruises right here, if you can see it, right there from hurting myself trying to put Aaron's place back together. So you don't know what I went through. So when people say, oh, well, it's nothing. It was something. I went through a lot of pain and torment after Aaron went. Not because he's in a better place, because I went through hell. I mean, as Poppy said and as John said, more likely I would be doing it alone. So tonight, since I finished Aaron's apartment, all I got to do now is, and by the way, I'm not going to mooch anything, but I just got to tell you, just for fun in games, on this part, because it is funny, I call it fun in games, is I got to buy a new vacuum because Aaron didn't vacuum his floor for probably a year. So all the dog hair and everything just done. You're not being mechanically inclined and don't know much about vacuums except turn it on, vacuum, it's dead. So... But anyways, I just wanted to share that. So, doing everything. When the manager told me Monday I had 2 days to get everything done, I busted my hump. I grabbed the vacuum. I found Aaron's radio. I put in our CD radio. I put in music. I worked. Manager said because it's not my job to clean and I'm not getting the deposit back because it'd go to his father, she said just let it go to the cleaning. So I vacuumed. I got everything done. The freezer will be will be delivered to me tomorrow, but it's just been a total hassle. Now, here goes the other thing. Coroner basically ruled it was a massive heart attack, but when they decided to release the body to the funeral home of my choosing, because Poppy wanted to make me comfortable. Thank you, Poppy. You are a true father. He basically did what he had to. He set everything up. So I get half the ashes. Aaron's dad gets half the ashes. My half will be with me for the rest of my life. I'm not going to spread them, etc. Now, a lot of people out there has been getting angry, being like, it's not my job to clean Aaron's apartment. But if I didn't do it, we would have lost everything that Aaron owned. By the way, this is burning as on a razor. So, ran into a few people. Few people asked me where Aaron was. I told them. Anyways, today, my last day, besides hurting myself on my foot, and falling on my butt, breaking my phone, I broke one of Aaron's pots by mistake. It was a glass Corningware pot. Well, two of my friends that I haven't seen in a while tracked me down in my apartment complex, and there was a couple people making fun of me, and they were just listening. And finally, I popped out, and I didn't know that they were there. And they just said, "What is it? What's the rumor?" So, while I was carrying a load of stuff, we talked, and we actually decided to, I need help with my move. So, one is they're going to try to work with me to unload the truck. The manager in this building is going to load the truck. All I know is I got a driver to drive the truck. Now I got two people to come help unload the truck, possibly three and myself. So, but right now I've just been out of breath, drank plenty of water. I've been trying to do things. And by the way, for some of you out there, you know as well as I do, Aaron was the cook in the family. So, one of his famous recipes was a steak recipe. Well, a friend of mine said, well, he made a promise and he kept it. He took a steak recipe with him to the grave. So, but, I will lightly fix this real quick. There's not much to say, but basically, once I got that taken care of, I have a couple things to say to you all. One is being to Poppy's request. Is there's a guy making crap on Facebook up. Johnny Sticks, I should say, basically heard about it, and it was just pure hate. Thing is, the guy accused me of killing Aaron. That's not true. He died of a massive heart attack. I would never, ever harm Aaron. The guy is just basically angry for whatever reason, See, the thing is Aaron gets paid once a month, and the guy's pissed off that Aaron couldn't make time for him while Aaron's shopping. So he said, I'm banning you, and I'm not talking to you for 2 weeks. Not banned, but not talking for 2 weeks. Maybe then he'd put more effort in the friendship. Well, when the 2 weeks came up, Aaron decided to not talk to him for a long time. Well, anyways, Poppy heard about that, but no problem. But here's the weird thing about me. On my birthday, as you all know, I got the call for taking the apartment. Aaron said if I didn't take it, he'd leave me. So, I took it. Now I'm just trying to line it up, and I'm putting my 2-week notice, or 20-day notice. Problem is, we didn't expect Aaron to go. So, as Poppy said, it was his destiny to take care of the funeral arrangements. There is going to be no memorial, but I will do a small online memorial with you all tomorrow when the ashes come, my portion. It's going to be actually cool because Aaron's going to be buried with me, and he's going to be buried with his dad when his dad goes. So he's going to be in two places as one. But, it doesn't really matter because, it's natural nowadays. So, anyways, some of you out there, this ring here I'm wearing is what Aaron gave me. It is our acknowledgement ring, He thought a woman like me should have one. He didn't think about jewelry that much. So, but anyways, I love Aaron with all my heart. So, don't get me wrong. So, the bottom line for some of you out there is what's going to happen now is I will do reviews and pack my apartment up. Now, the two friends of mine that I haven't seen in a while, they hugged me and they talked to me. One, they're both working to help me unload the truck, and two is because they're going to do that, I'm going to take them to dinner, and three is that until then, they're supplying me boxes. They're going to go around to liquor stores, etc. So I don't have to spend any more unnecessary money to buy boxes to get things packed up by the end of the month. The truck's going to be expensive as hell as it is. So, this has got a nice aftertaste of cocoa, cedar, and hay. It's just a really fine cigar. I want to thank Johnny Sticks. I also want to apologize for Johnny Sticks for not be doing it right away. And before I finish up this halfway story, because this is going to be one of those big videos for me, my first large one, while doing a cigar review to give you an update of what's going on in my life and etc. One of the things that I inherited was this beautiful baby in his bed. Now, the police decided to give me his dog food in his bed and didn't want me to have anything more. So I've been pampering the heck out of Moppy. He is still depressed. He misses his dad, but we hope he rebounds, as Poppy said he should. So, with that, you know, the cigar is a very good cigar. It's a celebratory to celebrate that I finally finished Aaron's apartment, which Aaron made a joke with me that when we were going to move, he was going to pack up everything and pack up my stuff and everything. Well, the good Lord decided it was my turn to take care of things, and I did everything by the book. Now, half my property's already packed up. Thing is I got to go to the filing cabinet, get rid of all this crappy paper. I got to figure out how to detach the desk because it's 2 pieces. But as long as we can get the desk delivered, even in both pieces in the truck, I think everything will be fine. The thing is, you know, it'll take some time. So, but, this is a memorial cigar to remember Aaron's life. And, you know, I chose this one because, A, I was excited because I'm about to have facial surgery, and B, because I promised Johnny Sticks I'd review it, and I never did. Now, as I want to say before I log off, I want you all to give me some time to get used to the tags. It's going to take me some time to do the tags like Aaron does in the videos, but I'm willing to do it. It just takes some time. And I think Aaron would be proud of me and Johnny Sticks and Amy for busting my hump and getting things done. The managers have said, oh, I have some bad news. You're going to have to get it done in 2 days. Well, tonight she says, well, I'm giving you a 24-hour extension because we can't get to your place to check it to see what needs to be done. Well, let's see. Countertops need to be cleaned. The moldings around the wall, it needs to be vacuumed. The floors are already been completely cleaned. The linoleum, you know, etc. I've also went through the freezer, and I found out that I don't really like fries, but Aaron had 40 bags of free donated French fries to him in our freezer. So I cleaned it out, and that weighed probably 100 pounds total for all the fries. So, there you have it. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video, part 2. I will finish up with the final third soon. Thank you, and stay tuned. Welcome back to the final third of the Diamond Crown Maximus. Now, this cigar has just been amazing. I mean, every aspect. I mean, it's burned on a razor once I fixed a little few touch-ups. I mean, there's nothing I can complain about in the construction. So, for all of you out there, I want to share something with you. I want to share something with you, Amy, and for you, Johnny Sticks. And I want to share it with you all of you out there. In the next week, I will be putting together a series of videos called In Memorial, or Memorial Service of Aaron. Cigars I will be smoking from my stash one is an Ashton. I only have 2 left. I have the VSG, which I believe it was Danny Ball that asked me to review to tell him if it sucked, in my opinion. There is also the 898 by Ashton. I will review one of those for you all for in the Memorial of Aaron. I also have decided that if Johnny Sticks is watching this, which he usually does, I'm thinking of trying. You can tell me if it's right or wrong, but I might choose the Alex Bradley Mundial 4 in the name of reviewing it. For Johnny Sticks, we review it, and for Aaron. Now for Amy, Amy sent a lot of nubs and some other stuff, like the Rocky Patel Golden Ferret. If Amy wants, and you're watching this, Amy, I will gladly review the Rocky Patel Golden Ferret on my own. And for me, because Aaron loves cigars, and especially his PDRs, I'm going to review for Aaron, because he bought it, not me, the PDR Oscuro, 1898 Oscuro. I also will be throwing in there, just at the end of the cigar reviews, and I will do a complete review of for you all. I will do an inventory of what cigars, and I will do a update video of what I will be reviewing and getting your opinion on what you want first. Finally, this is picked up and flavored, a full body and tasting pure cedar, a little hint of honey, and nutmeg. So, this is one of those cigars that I cannot deny. I thank Johnny Sticks for the honor to smoke it, and this is a cigar review / update on how I'm doing, and how all of you have been wondering what has happened to your brother of the leaf, Aaron. And finally, when I went through the humidor that had all the better cigars and what Aaron had duplicates, this cigar humidor has the duplicates. As you can see, I've been smoking all the excess, and I will review one of each of those from Aaron's duplicates because he bought bundles. Now this one has a whole bunch of different cigars. Now, one of the cigars, as I said, I will smoke either the VSG or the Ashton Extra or some other one that Aaron gave me. But these are all the cigars between Aaron and Johnny Sticks. Most likely between Johnny Sticks and what Aaron bought. Now, Aaron loves PDRs, so if any of you out there told me that Aaron didn't buy any PDRs like Johnny Sticks or Amy, please let me know, and I will review that for you for Aaron. But with everything going on, Amy sent nubs, Johnny Sticks sent nubs. I got plenty of nubs. And as the queen of nubs, I will just say I will review what you request. I thought for Johnny Sticks, the Moon Dial would be the best. Now, to wrap up the final part of the video, I'm going to say that I will do reviews all the way up till I move. That means plenty of reviews for you all, 2 or 3 reviews a day, because I've cleaned Aaron's place out, and, well, this is the way it has to be. Now, finally, the final cigar I will review for Aaron's memorial services videos that I'm putting together, because this is how Aaron would want it. The final cigar I'm going to re-review that we only did on paper, but we never did anything more, is the Oliva Reckoning by Studio Tobacco. Since it's hard to get a 4x60 nub, I'm going to review a 4x60 nub. So, cigar is good, the ash is good, the build quality is good, flavors are amazing. It's stepped up to a medium to full bodied, strength is a full bodied. Usually I smoke 2 or 3 cigars. Right now I smoked 1 yesterday on Skype. And if any of you out there would like me to do a Google Hangouts with all of our subscribers for one of the few final memorial services for Aaron, please let me know, because I thought that Aaron would love us all to get together and just have a herf. There you have it. So, the build quality is perfect. The flavors in this cigar are perfect. Burning on a razor, perfect. smoke output is perfect. With that said, everyone, thank you for staying and watching this video to the fullest, because I love all of you out there. And Aaron would be happy to know that you guys got the proper answers to you out there at C2. Johnny Sticks already knew, Amy knew, and Nick Crawley knew. Everyone else is probably wondering what happened, including you three over DSR Desert Smoke Review. I just want to say Aaron was hoping to see more videos of you, but it's glad that you tuned in and you miss him too. So we want to thank Desert Smoke Review over the years for the donations of cigars that we reviewed. We won't go into details, but they know that, and I want to thank you all. So I will try my best to complete all of the cigars that I said I'm going to review, as well as continue Aaron's legacy. Now, just to share with you the final part of the Maximus, we know it's a Sumatra wrapper, Dominican Republican origin. It's a dark, oily, Ecuadorian, sun-grown El Bajo wrapper, but it is made by the Oliva Family Tobacco Company, which is not connected to the Studio Tobacco or Oliva there. But I want to say that this cigar is built better with the J.C. Newman Company than trying to try a Latitude Zero Torta. Now, maybe the Torta was bad, I don't know. I will try to re-review it soon. And then right here, it just says, with expert rollers at the Fuente Family Factory. Now, before I log off, because this video is long enough, I just want to say the fillers, the short and long fillers, it didn't say. I checked 4 websites, nothing, nada. So if I'm missing something, please let me know. So please add, subscribe, please post comments, please leave feedback, suggestion. As Aaron would say, just keep it nice is all we ask, and enjoy every puff.